Good morning and welcome to Cappin at the Spa. I'm Saratoga Geeze and we're recording live from Quivik Drive in sunny and pretty hot today, Saratoga Springs. Welcome to our regular guests. We have Exacta Box Bobby here on the right. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we got Daily Double Dan. How are you?
Well,
I see that. We are also going to have a newcomer popping in after Bobby's selection for the first time on the show. So we're going to introduce her and have some fun with her selection. And just as a note, we did have 2/3 yesterday and a nice $28 winner, Shalako. Who picked that one, Dan?
is that Exacta Box Bobby getting off to a hot start?
No, it was not. It was Saratoga Geeze.
Oh,
Big 12-1
all right.
winner.
Listen, hey, even Bob Baffert likes that. Look at that. Winning the Haskell for the 400th time yesterday. All right, we got 5 selections today. Let's try to double up. Our ROI is good after the first day. Let's see if we can keep it up. I'm going to start in the 3rd race. Bobby and I both like this horse, so we'll both make a comment or two about it. It's a maiden special weight at a mile on the turf. Unfortunately, there's a couple scratches, so it's only a 5-horse field. But we like number 3, Halo City, 8-1 on the morning line. This horse showed some talent in December, January, February, running on the main track. 3 second-place finishes in a row. Then they switch him to the turf off the 3-month layoff. Pinched at the break. 12th. He was 11th out of 12 horses most of the race. Only got beat a length. So we're looking for this horse to come back second time. He doesn't have a great Tomlinson for the turf, but once he's proven he can run on it, there's no reason why you shouldn't select a horse like that who's going to be higher odds than some of the other profile horses in the race. Bobby had a comment on that too, just to add to it?
Yeah, agreed with everything Saratoga Geese said about Halo City. One thing to add is that we're just going to get a great price on this horse due to the connections of the other main players in here. You got a Chad Brown, Jose Ortiz, second-time starter that just missed in her first race. You got a McGahee Rosario horse that's been right there a couple times, but I think that horse has had her chances. And then a Motion Ortiz firster with some decent workouts and pedigree. So we're going to get a great price on Halo City, and this horse has run just as well as the 1 and the 4 in the past.
Correct. So again, with a couple scratches, maybe 6-1, but still going to be 4th choice out of 5, and an excellent potential horse in an early pick 5. We're going to move over to race 4, and we're going to go to Bobby.
Yep, so 4th race is a $50,000 claimer, non-winners of 3 lifetime, going 6 furlongs on the dirt. Another race that's been scratched down to a field of 5, but still think we can find some value here. I landed on the 4, Queens Mason, for Bruce Levine and Jose Ortiz. This horse, last year running in maiden special weights out in Kentucky, just wasn't quite good enough. Shipped down to Gulfstream off the layoff this year, didn't run at all, but really figured it out in his last 2 starts at Churchill Downs, winning a maiden claimer by 4 lengths and then winning a non-winners of 2 claimer for Michael Tomlinson, and Bruce Levine took the horse out of that race. I think this horse has run just as well as the 2 primary other horses in this race, Release the Thunder and 12th Labor, both of whom are going to be shorter prices. Release the Thunder had really good form last year, but came off the layoff, shipped to Delaware, and just didn't run that well as a 3-2 favorite. So I'm just not convinced that horse has sustained its form from 2019. And 12th Labor is going to be overbet off the claim for Diodoro. This horse needs some pace to run at, and I'm just not sure he's going to get it at 6 furlongs in a 5-horse race. I think Queens Mason is going to have the tactical edge over both the 5 and the 6, and it has run just as fast, has the best recent form, but we're going to get a much better price. So I'm selecting the 4, Queens Mason, in the 4th.
All right. When you pick a horse like that on this show, that's when we tell you to leave. So good luck with him. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Good luck today, and let's bring in our special first-timer, Quinella Kelcy.
Hello, everybody. It's great to be here.
Welcome. Give us a little history on your why you're here today, and what's this whole Saratoga racetrack thing all about?
I can't remember a summer in my life without seeing a racehorse. I've been coming to the track forever. Now that I've, grown up a little bit, I'm really starting to take handicapping more seriously. Happy to be here in Saratoga, even though I won't be seeing the races in person. But just being in the air gives me some type of feeling that I might be winning something today.
All right. Excellent. Well, hey, we like that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Here's hoping I get a winner before Bobby. So, shouldn't be too hard.
Boy, throwing it out early.
Very talkative first appearance.
Yeah, that's something. See about that. You can back it up. You can come back. All right. I'm going to go to the 6th race, and I'm going to play Mile and 16th claiming 50 on the turf, and there's another couple scratches in this race, but there's really 3 favorites. You got again a Chad Brown, Castellano Clarovich stable horse. You got a McGahee horse who's got the best figure but hasn't run since October, and you have a Danny Gargan horse. Now Danny Gargan's been very slow the last month or two, like won for his last 30. So all 3 of them are going to take money. The horse I like is Noble Thought, the 10 horse at 15 to 1. This horse, you look in his back form in 2019, he ran twice at Saratoga, ran an 88 and a 98, lost to Century, who's probably going to be the favorite in this race, by a nose last August, right here at Saratoga. They ran him 3 or 4 times on the dirt over the winter, you know, muddied his form a little bit. Then Michael Maker drops him into a claimer, and he wins, runs an 86 bio, which is just as good as anybody else here. And Merkton Katamashi takes him. This trainer is 24% off the claim. Still a bit of a low-key kind of trainer that a lot of people don't know about, but he's clearly talented enough. This is a horse who's 5 for 18 on the turf, knows how to win, 10 for 33 lifetime. These are the kind of horses you like to bet to win, especially if you're going to get those odds. So Noble Thought, 15 to 1 in the 6th, and we're going to move over to Danny for his pick of the day.
All right, in the 9th race, the Lake Placid Grade 2, going a mile and an eighth on the turf. 8-horse race, very competitive race here. I'm looking at the number 1, Speak to Me of Summer, Christophe Clement horse with Rosario up. Looking at the favorite, Cat's Pajamas, coming in on back-to-back wins, winning at 28 to 1 and 8 to 1. Now probably looking at the favorite here, so definitely going to try to beat him. Going to be a little forwardly placed. Hoping the number 2, Blame Debbie, sticks to it a little bit on the lead and goes at it with him. And looking at the 1, by far the top 2-year-old buyer in this race, improving. First time off the layoff this year, just didn't really have anything. So, you know, not much of an excuse there. Looking for the second time out to show some improvement based off of those 2-year-old buyers. And getting the 1 hole, Joel Rosario up on the lead, saving some ground around. Looking to get, I'd be very happy with 5 to 1. I don't know if they'll give me that, but we'll see what it looks like.
You can ask.
I can.
You can get it. What was interesting about him, too, is they put blinkers on him after running real well as a 2-year-old. And now they're taking the blinkers
Right
off after that first race. So maybe he didn't like that, and that could be a little explanation.
Definitely.
As to
Come
why
on,
he
horses
didn't run quite
have
as
been
well.
firing lately, so.
Yes, they have. All right, we're going to go to the last race. I'm surprised Quinella Kelcy picked a bailout race. I mean, people are looking for a horse in the last race. So it's a mile and an eighth, claiming 16. Tell us what you got, kiddo.
My pick in this race is Mills, the 8 horse, going off at 8 to 1. First thing that stood out to me about this horse is that he actually already beat 2 other horses in this race, Scarf It Down and Street Trust at Belmont in June. So that shows that he's got some history here. He also has a history of showing that he has the stamina between a mile, mile and eighth, mile and 16th. He's won 3 of his past 4 races, and he's actually running on the same jockey today that he's been running with for the past 4 races. So they got a history of doing well together. He's got a good pace. You know, we got the 7, the favorite here, Malibu Pro. The 2 control group is going to take some good money too, but I think that, you know, Mills has the stamina to hang back and close it out like he's been doing for a while now. So I'm taking Mills at 8 to 1.
All right, excellent selection. And anybody noticing since Thursday, closers at a mile and an eighth have done very well. So I certainly would.
Just like
Shellac. So before we finish up, Dan, you had something to say about that interesting beverage you have there.
Yeah, just a little quick craft beer review for all my beer lovers out there. This is from the Lone Pine Brewing Company, Brightside IPA, 7.1 ABV. Fantastic beer, very smooth, not too hoppy. It is an IPA, and just very smooth. It says some fresh citrus and ripe melon flavors. Fantastic beer. I'll be looking for this next time out. Thank you, Quinella Kelcy, for picking this one out for me.
You got it, Dan.
All right, and as always, here's hoping that today is your day.